Gonna need to get new pants. No. Nope. Ew, not these. Oh. Whoa. These pants hug my body better than my own mother!
You will not believe the mistakes in this episode, and they all have to do with SpongeBob's eyes. Not just SpongeBob, even Mr. Krabs is really funny. The episode is to SquarePants or not to SquarePants. Here's the first mistake.
Now to finish the day's chores.
Did ya catch it? Like I said, it has to do with SpongeBob's eyes. As when SpongeBob walks away from the dryer, his eyes are yellow for a frame. It's just as he's going off screen, and it's bad. Like, look at that. Both of his eyes are fully yellow when they're supposed to be white. And like I said, that's not it for mistakes with eyes. Here's another mistake.
I am not SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Krabs. Do these pants look square to you? They're round.
Yeah, so?
Did you catch that one? Because it's way more obvious, as when SpongeBob is talking to Mr. Krabs and says they're round, his eyes turn green for a split second. That looks gross. SpongeBob, that does not look healthy, dude. Like, yellow is one thing, but green, lime green like that, I'm concerned for our favorite little sponge. Who knows? Maybe he has the suds again. And that's still not it, guys. Here's one more mistake that has to do with eyes.
Excuse me? What are you two doing? I'm used to Squidward sleeping on the job, but I expect more from you, Mr. SquarePants.
Man, what is going on with the eyes in this episode? The animators must be playing a joke on us. When Mr. Krabs says, I'm used to Squidward sleeping on the job, but I expect more from you, Mr. SquarePants. Look between his eyes. It should be the background of his office. Like, we should even be able to see yellow because of the yellow flag behind him, but there's white spacing in between both of his eyes. Like, this was just a really weird animation mistake. Like, I don't even know how this happened, but hey, it's a mistake and you guys can see it right here. But let's keep it moving and head over to another episode, guys. The mistakes are endless today.
Bring that patty here now.
Okay, Squidward. Here I come. I'm coming over. I'm bringing the patty to you. Right now.
SpongeBob.
So that last episode was from SpongeBob Season 13, the most recent season of SpongeBob, so let's go back in time to old SpongeBob, the Steven Hillenburg era, and talk about some mistakes in the episode, Your Shoes Untied. I love this episode, it's a good one. Any classic SpongeBob I love. Anyways though, here's the first mistake, roll the footage.
This is the worst service we've ever had. We're going to the chum bucket.
Wait! Don't go!
Oh yeah, we are definitely out of here.
Yes!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Squidward?
It's SpongeBob's fault.
This one is really, really funny. So guys, when the customers start to leave the Krusty Krab in this scene, this character right here, known as Incidental 67, wears a pair of pants that are similar to SpongeBob's, okay? You can see them right here. They're kind of fresh. Look at this guy, jacking SpongeBob's style, stealing his drip. Here's the problem though, guys. When the customers leave, this Incidental's pants just disappear. Where are they? At first, he's wearing these pants right here, but then in this scene, they're just gone. And again, just like Incidental F9, I highly doubt he took off his pants in the middle of the Krusty Krab. The burgers ain't that good, guys. But anyways, let's keep it moving and head over to another mistake in this episode. This one's pretty bad.
What? Already?
SpongeBob!
I'm sorry, Squidward. Take another.
SpongeBob!
Let me just...
What's the holdup?
I think my heart just stopped.
Now, any hardcore SpongeBob fan like myself knows that this character right here is Old Man Walker. And I mean, it's in his name. He's old. He's an old man. I love the guy, but he's a senior citizen. But I guess whoever made this episode kind of forgot about this, because when Old Man Walker says what's the holdup to Squidward, he talks in a young man's voice. Here's a clip right here showing his old voice again from another episode.
Oh, pardon me, young lady. What a fox. I hope I don't miss again.
He's old, right? As you just heard. Well, listen to his voice again in this episode.
What's the holdup?
Dude is like a young man again somehow. I don't know how this happened, but this was definitely a mistake, guys. This one's kind of bad, but hey, that's not it for today's video. Let's keep it moving and head over to another episode. Let's go.
It's time to clean up your act, Gary. I bathed Gary too hard and removed his skin.
Man, there's nothing like season 2 of SpongeBob. It really takes me back to my younger years, especially the episode Gary Takes a Bath, an episode all about Gary, well, as you can imagine, refusing to take a bath. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this quick mistake that happens in the episode. Roll the footage.
Look what I found. It's an old pirate treasure map revealing the location of buried pirate treasure in this very house. Come on, boy, let's go get that treasure.
Now, you need to be a true SpongeBob fan to really catch this one or even understand it. So take a look at these random shots of SpongeBob's living room and take a look at the wallpaper. It's like this blue design with like bamboo sticks in it, and it's always looked like this ever since season 1. Well, in Gary Takes a Bath, we get this scene where SpongeBob is in the kitchen holding up his treasure map, okay? And as we can see, the background is incorrect. We can see the wallpaper of his living room, right? But as I already said, SpongeBob is in the kitchen. It should actually look like this. The wallpaper is not blue. We know this for sure because the door in the kitchen is in the right place. This means for sure that it's not a shot of the living room, so the wallpaper should not be blue. This was like a weird mistake. I don't know how it happened. It's kind of funny, but let's keep it moving and head over to another episode.
What is it about the third Wednesday of every month that makes Squidward so happy?
This almost makes the other 353 days worth living for.
Let's head over to Cephalopod Lodge, an episode from season 6 that I personally really like. Here's some funny clips from the episode. We're gonna get into the mistakes, but I don't want you guys to miss these clips. The episode is hilarious.
SpongeBob, Patrick, did you follow me here?
No outsiders have witnessed this sacred initiation. You have desecrated the sanctity of this lodge.
They kicked me out of the Cephalopod Lodge.
Do we get to join the lodge?
Like I said, it's funny, right? Give the episode a chance, but baby, it is mistake time. Here's this episode's mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
Patrick and I have come up with a secret handshake. Patty cake, Sailor Man, bake me a cake as fast.
SpongeBob, everybody knows patty cake.
Not the way we do it.
We don't use our pinkies.
Okay, this one isn't that big of a deal, but SpongeBob and Patrick's secret handshake has them play patty cake without using their pinkies, right? This is something that they specify in the episode, as you could hear in the clips we just played. And remember this, guys, because it's important. When they play patty cake, they don't use their pinkies. Remember this. However, when they eventually demonstrate the handshake to Squidward in this scene, take a look.
Patty cake, Sailor Man, bake me a cake as fast.
SpongeBob!
Yeah, as you've seen, they clearly used their pinkies, like their pinkies touch each other, despite the fact that they said they played patty cake without using their pinkies. So a bit of a mistake here. It's not that big of a deal, but let's head over to our last episode of today, which has a fairly bad mistake. Let's keep it moving.
Here, take these rings. And when you touch them together, you'll be instantly transformed into our duplicates.
We're ready.
Dude, these mistakes in the episode shuffleboarding are like baffling. Take a look at this first one.
That's the evil Man Ray. Hello, Man Ray. Who's your friend?
I'd like you to meet Mabel. You handle Man Ray. I'll take care of his lackey. Mabel, that's it. Time for the spin cycle.
You're all wet. You need to dry out.
What? No! My head is dry clean only!
Now, I don't know how the animators made this mistake, but when SpongeBob is turning the dryer over here to shrink, take a look at his arm because it's orange. As most of you know, SpongeBob's arms are yellow. They've been yellow since the first season, but I guess the animators made a little mistake with coloring here because dude's arm is orange. SpongeBob, you gotta go talk to a doctor about that, dude. It's supposed to be yellow. And that's not it for this episode, guys. Here's another mistake. This one is easy to miss, so I need the grapple gang. I need you guys to pay close attention. So take a look at these people falling down from the sky, all right? We can see this fish right here with red pants. Here, I'll even freeze and zoom in on him while he's mid-air. You can see him right here, and he's got his fresh red pants. Well, once this little dude lands on the ground, he just disappears. Take a look at the footage in slow motion. Literally, as he hits the ground, he just disappears. It's really funny. Talk about a bad mistake. And guys, this episode still has one more. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Well, our work is done here.
Just like that fish with the red pants, SpongeBob and Patrick have a little situation with disappearing off of the screen, as when SpongeBob and Patrick walk away from the prison, just as it epically explodes, our boys suddenly disappear out of the screen. Rather than gradually disappearing like they would in other episodes, they just suddenly disappear and it's very abrupt. It's not that big of a deal. We've got some crazier mistakes coming up in the episode, so stay tuned, but it's still somewhat of a mistake. But yeah, let's keep it moving and head over to another episode.
Hey, buddy. The old pineapple is shipping out soon and they need more hands.
Thanks, but I always get seasick. I wouldn't be caught dead on a ship.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And last but not least is another fairly new episode of SpongeBob, Dopey Dick. This episode only came out like 2 weeks ago, and I actually really like the episode. But before we get into the mistakes, here are some really funny clips from this episode. It's so funny.
Avast ye! I be Captain SpongeBob. I brought you all here for a special mission. To hunt down the great white jellyfish, Dopey Dick. And if ye spot him, just give me a holler. Yes, just like that. Oh, Dopey Dick.
Now, the mistake in this episode is very easy to miss. Like this one, I had to watch it a couple of times to actually catch it, okay? It's your guys' turn to catch it. Watch closely. Here's the clip.
Don't worry, I'll show ye the ropes. The big rope, the little rope, the smiley rope, and the licorice rope.
Again, it's very easy to miss, but after Pat Buck shows this version of Squidward, the smiley rope, take a look at the top of Squidward's head because it's cut off for a few frames. Like I'm gonna zoom in right here. You can see that there's still like the sky at the top and just a piece of the top of Squidward's head is just cut off. It's missing, and that is a pretty bad mistake right there.
Something tells me Mr. Wormsley is actually a Mrs. Wormsley.
Oh, Patrick, it's a miracle!
That it is.
Next up is the season 6 episode, Pet or Pest. And this episode has 3 mistakes in it, so I'm just gonna get right into them. Here's the first mistake. Did you catch it on your own? Well, during this scene where this truck nearly like ends these worms were about to be squished. If you look closely, there's no driver in the truck. Like this truck is moving and being driven, but there's no one in the driver's seat actually driving the truck. So this was a major mistake here. Like this was some laziness. And it doesn't end there for this episode. Here's the next mistake.
$5.99 a trick, get it while it lasts.
These things are so cute.
Enjoy your new home, little guy. That sure was a great idea you had, Mr. Krabs.
Well, it's like they always say back in the old country, lad.
What's that?
I don't know, I've never been to the old country.
This one is very easy to miss, and shout out to our editor Josh for finding it. But towards the ending of the episode, when SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs are selling the worms, one of SpongeBob's green holes turns red for less than a second. Again, it happens really fast, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, SpongeBob's holes are not supposed to be red, and I mean, SpongeBob, if they were, you need to go talk to the doctor about that one, because that's not very good. What also isn't very good, though, is the last mistake in this episode right here. Get ready, guys, this one is just embarrassing.
Oh, well. At least I still have you guys.
What is it? It comes from a baby spotted glistening meadow worm, the rarest of its species.
Like I said, this one is really bad. So when SpongeBob is throwing out the worms, we see this blue fish approach right here and smell it, right? And what's really important here is we hear his voice, okay? Remember, he's blue. This is him right here. And he also has slime on his finger. You can see it right here. But when the scene changes, this fish changes colors. Like I said, he was blue and you see him put the slime on his fingers, but now when it flips, he's now green. He has the slime on his fingers, that's how we know it's the same fish, and he also has the same voice. So yeah, this was a major mix-up here. First he was blue, we see him put the slime on his finger, but then when it switches, the slime is on the finger of a completely different fish, and they have the same voice. So I know I'm kind of over-explaining this one, just it's easy to kind of miss it, but yeah, this episode is full of mistakes, guys, and let's keep it moving over to another episode with more crazy mistakes.
What a night be this. Crew, howl with me so that we might set the seven seas ablaze with fear. Ow! That'll do.
Next up is a season 2 banger and somewhat of a spooky episode. I'm talking about Shanghai. Now, I love this episode, but of course, it has some mistakes. Roll the footage.
If you think I'm gonna spend more than 5 minutes on this dumpster, then you're crazy. I mean, look at this place. Oh, now what? I suppose you're gonna show me. Oh, gee, that's very nice. Oh, what is this? Some kind of magic act?
Would anyone else like to enter the fly of despair?
Man, I don't know about you guys, but keep me away from the fly of despair. That looks just wacky and yeah. Anyways though, as most of you guys know, Squidward has 6 legs, okay? Well, actually, he has 4 legs and 2 arms. But at one point while Squidward is falling through that evil fly of despair, 2 of his 4 legs are missing, which is 100% a mistake. And it's a bad one, but that ain't it for this classic episode. Here's the next mistake. Keep those eyes peeled.
You are it!
Now think, SpongeBob. We're about to get eaten. What can you wish for to make it so we don't get eaten?
I wish that the Dutchman was a vegetarian.
So what's really cool about Shanghai is it has multiple endings because when the episode premiered, viewers could vote on which ending they wanted to see. I don't know if this actually worked when it was on TV, but there's 3 endings. There's a SpongeBob ending, a Patrick ending, and a Squidward ending. Now, in the SpongeBob ending, during this shot when Squidward is pointing, his arm disappears for a few frames. I don't know, man. Squidward, I think you need your arms. Those are kind of important. Guys, imagine just your arm disappearing. I know it's a cartoon, but what a mistake. And that's still not it. Here's the 3rd mistake in this episode. 3 mistakes in 1 episode? What?
It's up to you to find our first victim.
Captain, there's a guy we can scare.
Now this one is more funny because it is a cartoon and this mistake isn't that much of a mistake, I guess. It's just more fun. But when SpongeBob first finds someone to scare, we can hear the sound of rushed feet pantering.
Captain, there's a guy we can scare.
So like the sound of feet running across a hallway or the ground, right? We can hear it just before the Flying Dutchman comes into the shot. However, if you really think about it, this wouldn't be possible because look at the Flying Dutchman. He doesn't have feet. He just has a tail because he's a ghost. So when we heard this sound effect right here, I'll play the clip.
Captain?
It couldn't have been from the Flying Dutchman because dude don't got feet, he's a ghost. But hey, like I said, this one's just more funny. Let's head over to another episode with some more serious mistakes. Stay tuned.
It is him. Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III?
No, I am not.
Oh, that's too bad. If you were Squilliam Fancyson, I would offer you your very own music class.
My very own music class.
First up is the season 6 episode, Professor Squidward, which to be honest with you guys is not the best episode. You know, the plot is kind of cool because we get to see Squilliam, but not the best episode. What it does have though is this mistake. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't it grand?
What is?
He's such a great musician.
All right, I've had enough. Bunch of nonsense.
So this character right here is known as Incidental F9, and as you can see, she's wearing this dress. It looks very good, she looks very pretty. But seconds later after that shot I just showed you, when we hear Fred say, "Isn't it grand?" Incidental F9's dress is missing. Her dress is just gone, and I highly doubt Shorty took her dress off in the middle of, like, what? Where's her dress? Where'd it go? That's not it for this episode, guys. I have another mistake. This one though, you really need to pay attention to.
Would you two nincompoops cut it out? Or am I gonna...
Hello! We're with the local Bikini Bottom news channel.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get my tuition back.
Wow! You're not going anywhere.
Like I said, this one's kind of complicated, guys, so listen closely. So during this scene where Patrick rides his locomotive into the trash can, we can see Squidward exit the building from this door right here, this door, and it leads to outside where he places the trash can, right? This door right here leads to outside, remember. But later on in this episode, this completely changes. It's like the animators forget, because when both news crews and the police come into Squidward's classroom, they enter the same door that Squidward took to go outside, but now it leads to a hallway. Before it led to here, outside, now it leads to a hallway. So a bit of a continuity error here. I don't know what's going on, but let's keep the video going, guys, and head over to another crazy episode with tons of mistakes. Don't click off.
Whether you're caged or whether you're loose, I'll feed you to me golden goose.
Plankton and the Beanstalk is a fairly new episode. Like, I'm pretty sure it only premiered like a week ago, guys. So, you know, Cartoon Corey, he's got you covered with the new SpongeBob. I hate to say it though, this episode does have a small mistake. And I will say in advance, guys, this one isn't that big of a deal. The other mistakes we're gonna be covering in today's video are much better, so stay tuned. But roll the footage, here's the mistake.
It's ready! It's ready! It's ready!
I'm rich! Don't mind if I do. Huh? Who disturbs me in her sanctum?
So throughout this episode, we're introduced to Sponge Duck over here, which is a very interesting take on SpongeBob, you know? But anyways, as you can see, Sponge Duck over here wears this red shirt, and it's on him for a majority of the episode. It's always there. But during this one shot, it might be due to the angle, but the red shirt is missing. And guys, honestly, even with this angle being different, you should still be able to see some of the red shirt. But this is a cartoon. It's not that big of a deal. Let's move over to another episode that has some jaw-dropping mistakes. Be prepared. Let's keep it moving.
Please come over for a visit, Squidward. Please, 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 please. Okay, Squidward. Maybe some other time.
Okay, I've got one more episode for you guys. It's the episode Squid's Visit from season 6, and this episode is pretty good. Take a look at some of these hilarious clips from the episode.
Why would I leave the comfort of my home for your dirty little hovel? You can't just steal my decorating style and... Never mind. Just give me my vacuum.
Please make yourself at home.
How did he do it? He got my coffee table, my vase, snack bowl, coasters. He even copied her Stitch signature. For Squiddy with love, Mama.
You yelled?
Never mind, I'll find the vacuum myself.
Okay, let's get into the mistakes. It's why you guys clicked on the video. Here's the first one. Keep those eyes peeled, guys. Really pay close attention.
I'll be over to get my vacuum in 20 minutes.
Welcome to my humble abode. Don't hesitate to ask me if there's anything that I can...
I just want my vacuum back. You've made an exact replica of my living room.
Well, you said you wouldn't leave the comfort of your home. Isn't it great?
No, it isn't!
Like I said, this one you really need to pay close attention for. But when SpongeBob first enters Squidward's house, there's a portrait of a nether squid on the wall, right here that you can see, but with an orange face and a blue shirt. I don't know who this guy is, let me know in the comments who you think he could be, but as you can see, it's right here, it's on Squidward's wall. However, when the camera pans in front of Squidward's face and he says, no it isn't, the painting has magically changed to a completely different painting and now has a green face and a white shirt. At first, the painting looked like this. I'm gonna zoom in on it, take a look, and then it just magically changes to this. So I don't know what happened here. It's the exact same painting, just the art changed. So I think the animators slipped up. They drew it this way, then drew it this way. I don't know. Mistakes happen, but that's not it. I have one more from this episode. Keep those eyes peeled.
Hey, Squidward. Any plans after work?
No.
Feel free to drop by if you're in the neighborhood.
Thank you so much for that lovely invitation. I must respectfully tell you, I will never visit you. Ever!
This one happens really fast, but when Squidward shouts ever in SpongeBob's face, one side of SpongeBob's white shirt turns transparent for a very brief moment. Here, let me zoom in and you can really see it. That side of his pants right there should be white, but as you can see, it's see-through and it's the same color as the sky. So I guess the animators made a little goof when it came to coloring SpongeBob in there, but hey, mistakes happened. Guys, that's going to do it for today's video, but if you want more SpongeBob mistakes, click this video right here, where I talk about tons of other SpongeBob mistakes. Some of them are even more amazing and just shocking than the ones you've seen in this video. So click it. This video right here, click it right now, and I'll see you over there at this other video. It'll be so much fun. Click it and I'll bring you a Krabby Patty right now. Okay, bye.